Rolling Hills Asylum, East Bethany, New York. Known as one of the most haunted locations in the country. In 1827, on a quiet stretch of rural New York farmland, the Genesee County Poorhouse opened its doors. Not as a hospital, not as a sanctuary, but as a last resort for the unwanted. Orphans, widows, the mentally ill, the disabled, and the destitute were all sent here. A society's forgotten, hidden behind brick walls and wooden barns. Records from the time tell a bleak story. Residents were called inmates, expected to labor from sunrise to sunset. Some were children, others were elderly. Many suffered from illnesses no one understood. But in these halls, their stories faded. Their names were rarely recorded. Their lives barely remembered. The poorhouse was a self-sustaining farm. Livestock, crops, a bakery, even a coffin shop. When residents died, and many did, the same people who worked the fields built the boxes they'd be buried in. Death wasn't an event here. It was a routine. By the early 1900s, the facility grew into an asylum and infirmary. Crowded rooms, understaffed wards, long, dim corridors where the sick and unstable were left for hours without treatment. Some cried out for help. Some slipped away quietly, and some were never even noticed. Walk these hallways today, and you can still feel it. The cold, heavy silence that settles on abandoned beds and peeling paint. Visitors report shadow figures watching from doorways, and footsteps pacing where no one stands. The building remembers what it witnessed. The morgue, beneath the asylum, has become one of its darkest legends. Body after body was wheeled down here. The unclaimed, the unknown, the forgotten. Some paranormal investigators swear they've been shoved in the dark, as though something still guards this room. Outside on the hillside lies the Poorhouse Cemetery, or what's left of it. Most markers have vanished, the graves uncounted. Official records list more than 1,700 deaths, but many believe far more were lost here. Buried without names, buried without stories. Even into the 1950s, the building continued to serve as a home for the elderly and abandoned. Modern wings were added, but the suffering inside remained the same. Loneliness, decay, a slow fade into silence. By the 1970s, Rolling Hills closed its doors. Nature crept in. Paint blistered, windows cracked, and the voices of nearly a century of human struggle settled into the walls. A permanent scar time refuses to erase. Today, the asylum stands as a museum of what remains. Dust-covered wheelchairs, rotting beds, handwritten files, personal belongings left behind, as if waiting for their owners to return. Rolling Hills Asylum is more than haunted. It is a monument to the forgotten, a place where the past refuses to stay dead.